What is up, guys? Terror Turtle here, taking a look at the new LEGO Star Wars Skywalker Saga gameplay overview. I took a look at it already, and here are all the things I noticed. So starting at 42 seconds-ish, you see Qui-Gon heating up the door. Now, I am not the biggest LEGO game player. I've played about, I want to say about half of them, but they have a lot more now, so probably less than that. But this was not a mechanic in any of the games that I have played, except for Disney Infinity, which is odd. Yeah, we see negotiations, which actually looks a bit different from the complete saga. These, whatever these are, these levers, something. They're different. They look different now, and they don't look like they can be interacted with the Force. Next up on my little list I got right here is at 58 seconds. The giant dinosaur is just eating one of the droids. It's a little nice one. Next up, 125, right here. That's a spear. The Geonosians have spears. At 131, we see Poe over here use his grappling gun, and there's this, which looks like a disguise face. And so that actually reminded me of in Complete Saga, how when you were in free play mode, if you change into the enemy's character, they will not attack you. And the narrator says that there are other routes that you can use. So you could either go in guns blazing or use the stealth, which I'm guessing this has something to do with stealth. And then, again, at 4 minutes and 24 seconds, we see this in the hero skill tree. Next up, at 132, the announcer starts to talk about counterattacks, like in Complete Saga. If you press the attack button when somebody's right behind you, you'll just kind of like throw your lightsaber back if you have a lightsaber, and you'll hit the person behind you. So that's a neat thing it made me think of. Next up, right here, we see the Tuscan Raider use a wrench. And I'm just trying to get a feel for, like, what if they have a weapon system similar to LEGO Lord of the Rings, or just they use different weapons with different moves, like Smash Bros. Style, where each move can sometimes use a different weapon. So I was thinking about it, and the Sand Trooper has a pistol, and at 1 minute 54 seconds, we can see the longer blasters, but these aren't Sand Troopers, these are Stormtroopers. However, at 1 minute 58 seconds, right there in the back, that is a bit of a longer gun, I think. But then we also see this. But then again, that's just Lando. At 147, right here, with this probe droid, watch its health. It drops down to 0, and he keeps shooting it, and then nothing happens. However, this little icon shows up right here, and then it explodes. And we do end up seeing that icon later, but again, I don't see when. But right here, with this piece of cover, watch it. It's jumping. Any LEGO game. That means you can rebuild it. So the cover can be shot down and destroyed, like we saw earlier. I'm not going to go look for it, that's too hard. It can be destroyed and it can be rebuilt. So it's a little neat mechanic. We also see that the Sith guards have all their different weapons, or whatever these are called. I'm not following that much with the sequels. But you have the little blade, whatever this thing is, and then the spear, javelin. What is this? At 3 minutes 11 seconds, we see yet another new weapon on an enemy, and that is First Order Stormtrooper has a riot stick. Got a little blue. 4:28, That is when Rey uses her weapon selector, which at first I thought it had something to do with a weapon selector. But then I thought a little bit more, and it just made me think of Obi-Wan controlling the Bantha. So it made me think it's a character class. The announcer did say scavenger. But then, at 4:58, we can look at the costumes for characters. Right here. It's on Darth Vader, and he has two little icons underneath. And there's a button here for costumes. So you can swap to him, you can get info on him, which is actually pretty neat. You can get his costume. So you can see here, this clone trooper has a lot of costumes, and Vader and Maul have two. But then, looking up here, you see these two characters, which I'm guessing are the two characters currently walking around. And then you have all of these characters, which I guess is the replacement to the quick wheel, like in Lord of the Rings, where you would change into a different character and it would save some of your most recent characters. And who is this? Like, I feel like this is a custom character, but it could just be a character that I am completely blanking on. So, not sure about that. This is just the mouth of Sauron. But the thing about all of these different colors of people, or like all the different colored icons in the background, and the fact that they have scavengers and Jedi that each have their different moves, kind of made me think to Lego City Undercover, where each character, you have different costumes, and each costume is based on a different general skill set, and they have different moves that they can do. And I am not good at ending videos. Free play mode lets you play. What are your thoughts on Lego Skywalker Saga? Anything I missed? Come check it out in the comments down below. Oh yeah, spaceship. Completely blazed over spaceship battles. There's not really much to talk about. To me, it looks like a mix between Disney Infinity and Star Wars Battlefront. And Star Wars Squadrons too, I guess. But it's nothing really that I care that much about. Retro mode. I also want to talk about that. My guess for retro mode is that they use old Lego pieces and they kind of make everything look more like the complete saga, which is actually pretty cool. And that's really all I have to say about this. So, end cards. Woo. Subscribe.